Myers. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being on the show today for Starving Artist Podcast Show. We are live here today at 73 Wave Street at the Hub 17 in Staten Island, and today our guest is going to be Dorcas Myers. And she is the CEO of Roc-A-Natural. And thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for
We have a lot of questions, and we're going to go ahead and start right through it. First of all, I know that you're located here in Staten Island.
Yes.
And you're also a health person. You do your scrubs.
Yes.
And her products are wonderful. And believe me,
Thank you.
that bag right there is just, the smell is amazing. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to have a lot of information today because she has a lot of good stuff. And at the end of the show, we're going to go ahead and give you all of her information. So let's start today. Basically, I know that you've been with doing Roc-A-Natural since 2013.
Yes.
So that's pretty.
7 years.
Yes.
7 years. I launched Roc-A-Natural in 2013, and it came about, Marcy, as a child, at 11, I was overweight, I had pimply skin, and it all came from about what? Eating the wrong things. But as a kid, you don't know this, right? You eat what mama put on that plate, right?
Yes.
So, but coming from a single parent home,
Right.
Mom, prepared the foods that she felt that was going to fill you up.
Right.
Well, with that happening to me, I became constipated. And when you become constipated, that's toxins in the body.
Right.
People, we've got to keep our systems free of toxins, because if not, it's going to come out on your skin.
Yes.
Your skin is the largest organ on your body.
That is
so
true.
It will tell.
Definitely, it is true.
So I wanted to inspire, people to live a healthier lifestyle, because once I got it right, I wanted to share.
Right.
I like to share.
Yes.
Also,
share it is caring.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I'm a lover of natural hair. And growing up, again, I was overweight. I had low self-esteem, at 11. You don't know, I had put a perm in my hair because I tried to follow my friends, who had perms in their hair. Didn't realize that the beauty of my natural hair that I had was something to behold.
Right.
And I messed it up, but once again, I was inspired by an older woman who had long, beautiful dreads. Oh my God! And I used to watch her at the ferry going to work, and I was like, oh my God, I want to rock my locks, And I eventually did it.
It was an inspiration to you.
It was, exactly.
Yes.
So that too. So my stories, things that happened to me as a kid, I wanted to make sure that other young women,
Right.
Would not have to feel that insecurity,
Right.
and to be able to rock a natural hairstyle as well as beauty from the inside out.
Right.
So that's how Roc-A-Natural truly came about. So, and I had, two, friends who helped me out.
Right.
Vanessa Edwards L. from the Strategic Events Planner.
Right.
That's her business. She helped out with some of the shows, and as well as Andrea Lockhart, who is the owner of ACL Events Planning. So those two helped out with the Roc-A-Natural launch party. And then we did the Roc-A-Natural Hair, Health, and Beauty Expo.
Right.
This was an annual event that
Right.
we used to do up until, from 2013 to 2014 was the actual first expo.
Right.
So from 2014 to 2018, I think that was the last show that I had, because funding.
Right.
It takes
It
money.
does. It does. Everything that you do to basically start up anything in a business or any property, it takes money, right?
Yeah.
So, and luckily for you that you were able to find and have people in your corner. That's very important.
Very important.
You
Thank
know,
God
the support
it is.
system is very important.
It is family, friends, associates, people that believe in you. That's key. Having people that have your back, that believe in you and want to support you, because it truly takes a village. You cannot
It
do
does.
this alone.
No, you
know.
can't. And it's very hard to even have the thought of trying to start anything on your own, because it becomes overwhelming. When you start making that list and you start looking at the things that you need to
Yeah.
do and start to go out there, and then the cost, the expenses and stuff like that. I mean, that's why there are people out there that do want to start something, but they get discouraged because they don't have the tools or the finance or the support to go ahead and do that.
Marcy, absolutely. You said that. It is true. Having first the support system, that is key, right? Having that support system, but believing in yourself, believing in your product, believing in your brand, is what you need. But having that background, somebody to help you and say, you know what, if you're going to do this, I got your back.
Right.
Oh my God, that means so much.
It really
Not
does.
just financially. Yes, you need that.
Yes.
But having your back to help you, because there was a lot of things that I did not know. And again, Vanessa Edwards L, Andrea Lockhart, oh my God, those ladies, because they are events planners, right? It's their business. They knew you gotta do, you gotta reach out to this marketing person.
Yes.
You've got to set up, you gotta get a venue. You've got to, okay, now you gotta reach out,
Everything.
set up, the website. You gotta do the, I knew nothing. I knew nothing about
It's
that.
a work in itself.
So having people with the
Yes.
skill sets
Yes.
that you don't have, and don't be afraid to say, I don't know how to do this,
Right.
but reach out to
Yes.
that person who have the skills, who have the talent, that again, also that believe in you.
Yes.
And thank God they did.
Yes, and
You
that's
know?
very important, because some people might say, "Oh, she wants to start this, and I don't think it's going to work." That type of negativity, you just have to shun that away and say, "No,
Exactly.
I need somebody that's going to be in my corner
Yeah.
and give me that, positivity."
And I give that back even now. And it's interesting.
Yes.
We just have to, I tell you, you're just dropping off all this karma here, because there's another young lady that buys my products. She loves my products. And she's in the community. And she was at we had the Juneteenth celebration at the First Central Baptist Church parking lot for Juneteenth. And she said she had a young lady with her. I'm not sure if it was her granddaughter or a friend or whomever, but her name is Destiny. And Kim Hinkson, she's like, "Hey, Dorcas, I want you to talk to her. She's interested in starting her own business." I said, "Of course, I give back.
Right.
I don't have a problem in talking to her." So we set up an appointment for us to meet. We were supposed to go walking, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that because, let's walk and talk.
I know.
So you want me to talk to you? You want me to drop some jewels? You're going to walk with me, right?
Walk and talk,
But
yep.
she ended up coming to my home, and we sat in the yard. And this young lady is interested in selling and making her own candles. She want to follow in her mom's footsteps. Her mom passed away, unfortunately, and her mother was an avid, seller of homemade candles.
Right.
So Destiny would like to follow in her mom's footsteps.
wants
And
to
I said,
continue, yeah.
yes. I said, absolutely. You must do it. Do it for your mom.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? So why not carry on her name? I says, but you have to make sure you find out where you're getting your products.
Yes.
You want to make sure it's good products.
Right.
I said, she's like, but I want to set up my website. I said, so let me hear you. You want to set up your website, but you don't have the product.
Right.
She sat back. She said,
You see, you made her think.
exactly. But that's what you're supposed
Exactly.
to do. Help this young lady. She's
Right.
your youth. I'm all about my youth.
Yes.
Okay. You
And
have
they
to.
do. And guidance
Yes.
is key,
Yes.
because they're young. We were all young at one time.
Exactly. And somebody did it for me.
Exactly. So you pay it forward.
My mom, my kids, my friends.
Right.
I have a girlfriend, Doreen Bergsteiner Brown.
Right.
Staten Island, she gave me my first deposit
Oh, wow.
to put in my bank account to
God
open
bless
up
for
the
that.
business.
Yes.
I'll never forget that. And I
Right.
thank them for
Yes,
that.
yes.
You see, so having people like this, and we were friends since high school.
Right.
She did that for me.
Wow. That's love.
Yeah.
And that's a
Right?
blessing too.
It is. And then my other friends, and right
Right.
now, my girlfriend, Lisa Howard, I got Celestine Cox, my girlfriend Suzette.
She's giving a lot of names.
No, because these people, I'm telling you,
Yes.
Suzette Turner, she works, she works for a company, and she has been giving me, tips, no, Dorcas, this is how you have to market. No, you have to set up this
Right,
way.
right.
I like giving personal attention when I'm selling to my customers.
Of course.
She knows how to do things just quick, fast, in a hurry. I
Yes.
don't. I'm talking.
You take time.
Right, and she's like,
Yeah.
You got to do.
You gotta
help the
move.
people. Yeah, And I'm like, but I can't. I have to take my time.
I know.
But I'm learning.
Yes.
Set up. Just learning. Again, people care
Right.
and they believe in your products.
It's true.
And so, I've been blessed.
Amen
my
to
mom,
that.
my aunties.
Yes.
I've been, extremely blessed, and so I have to be a blessing to others.
Amen to that. And that's what you're saying. It's like what has been given to you, you could always move forward and
The
give
blessing
it to
is
someone
in the
else.
giving.
Exactly. Definitely.
If you don't know that, I feel sorry for you.
And talking about giving and
Yeah.
support and all that stuff, how is your end as far as your your family and we know about your
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, no, that's what I say. My mom, my auntie, my kids. I have two boys. Yes, Vahilia Myers II and Milan Myers. They're 30 and 35.
God bless.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And my grands. They support.
Yes.
My son. One lives in Charlotte, so he's not here.
Right.
But he'll definitely share. The information. He
Right.
buys the products. My oldest is here. He also buys the products as well. Of course, I give them their discounts. I won't lie about that.
The
But
family discount.
Exactly. But my son, it's here. He'll help pack up, load up, break down, put up the tents and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
So you need that.
Yes.
I need that muscle.
Yeah, you do,
When I
definitely.
need to, vent, about certain things, how to set up and, okay, I got an idea. My son, Vahilia would always say, hey, Mom, well, I think you should do it this way. And,
Right.
That way. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
And
you're
that's
right.
great because in the midst of all the craziness that you're trying to, get it together,
Yeah.
sometimes you miss a lot of things, right? And it's
I
like, oh my
do.
God, I didn't,
And I'm
then-
panicking.
Yeah.
So you need somebody there to get you to calm down. No, Mom,
Yes.
this is how you can do it. Oh
Right.
no, do it this way. And I'm always running things by, like I said, my family, my friends. I'll run it by them, even with coming out with a new product.
Right.
I'll run it by them first before it hit the market.
Right.
And but I won't jump ahead of myself because that's how Dorcas came to be, the new product. I was like, hey, what do you think? And it's like, oh man, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Are they honest with you?
Very honest. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay, because sometimes it's family.
No.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it's great."
No, not my family and friends.
Okay, good.
Not my.
Good. Good. So you have true support, true honesty,
True. Oh,
and they'll
yeah.
let you know off the bat.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, this is good. This is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
That's what we all need.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, especially my girlfriend in New Jersey, Odetta. She'll tell you, oh, listen, I'm not feeling that, D.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no, and you need that.
Yes.
And so for other entrepreneurs or future entrepreneurs, you want honesty.
Yeah, definitely.
You do not, because you're going to hurt yourself if you don't.
And if you put it out there and nobody tells you anything, people are gonna be.
You're going to have a lot of hurt feelings.
Yes.
And I'd rather have it from my family and friends than to have it from somebody else.
Right.
When they could have saved me. Just like how you try to protect your children.
Right.
You know better, so you try to project that onto them and say, hey, listen, don't do this or
Right.
don't go this route because this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And
yeah.
you listen, right?
I
'Cause you-
do. I do. I'm Aries, They say I could be headstrong,
Aries.
but
Oh,
but
boy.
I do listen.
Yes.
For the business wise, I have to.
Yes,
I have
definitely.
to.
So the smoothies, we were talking about the sea moss.
Yes.
I know that some people have particular taste.
Yes.
Now, when you say sea moss, right?
Yes.
It's like, to me, I think green, I think nasty.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, oh my God, I don't know. People are like, I don't think I could drink
I
this
know,
stuff.
I know.
How do you like, go ahead and say, hey, listen, you got to try this.
Yes.
So,
For me, and you're right. A lot of people, they think green. think it's nasty.
Yeah.
But it's really good. My girlfriend, I made it for her. I add in dates. See, dates are sweet, right?
Okay.
So you put in the dates, right? You can put in honey if you like. Again, it's cinnamon, vanilla extract, but the bananas, the frozen bananas, I put that in there.
Right.
Because, see, sea moss, it has no taste.
Right.
It has like a fishy smell, but only when you're washing it, cleaning it. This is in preparing for it.
Right.
But I make it into a gel, right? So I make it
okay.
into a gel, and I store that. So I put 2 tablespoons of that gel in my smoothie.
Right.
So there is no taste, to it. It takes on really the taste of what's in it. My
Okay.
spinach, the avocado. There's no taste in avocado, right?
Right.
So the avocado, it's the dates, it's the vanilla, right?
It gives it the sweetness and the taste.
Exactly.
Okay.
I put in my flaxseed, right?
Right.
Put the flaxseed in. Once I shared it with my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh my God, this is good."
Oh.
I said, "See, I told you, I always get them."
Right.
Another a client who comes by to buy the products.
Right.
And if I'm making it and they hit me in time,
Right.
I give them some, and they're like, "Oh wow, this is good." My son,
Right.
he drinks it.
Okay.
He doesn't fix it. He drinks it when I fix it.
Right.
But yeah, he kills it. It is so good. Trust me. And next time I'm gonna make you some, and you watch. You're gonna like it.
I mean, I get a little skeptical about it because I'm
Sure.
like, I don't know. I have a few friends that are into the healthy lifestyle and stuff like that, and they have basically have told me about oh, you gotta try this, or you gotta try that, and sometimes because when you're used to a different type of eating and a different type of taste and and stuff like, and I'm Spanish, so I love my salts, my sugars, and all that stuff in there, But I know that I know my limitations, but I know that it can be bad for me.
Over time.
Yes,
over
it
time,
builds up.
It builds up, and
Yeah.
that's where we start seeing, the harmful effects as we
Yes.
get older.
Yes.
And it's like, well, wait a minute. I really wish, Marcy, that I knew what I knew now back then.
I know.
Because it's like, oh my God, I would have been ahead of the game. But it's
Right.
never too late.
Well,
It's
that's
never too
why
late.
I always say the youth is wasted on the youth, right? Because it's like when you're young and you're crazy and you're just, unless you're that type of person from the gut, like, okay, I'm going to do this and that.
Yeah.
But it takes wisdom and it takes growth for us to learn things in life.
Absolutely. Like, I don't eat meat.
Right.
I don't eat meat. Why? Okay, back in the day I did.
Right.
But it constipated me.
Yeah.
Constipated. Right now, my system is so sensitive. I
Right.
don't know what's going on. I just know for a fact that, and we have to listen. That's another thing. If we don't listen
Right.
to our bodies, how the foods that you take
Right.
and how it affects you, then okay, this is not for me.
Right.
Right? So once I stopped eating meat, right, and I started, I do my colonics.
Right.
I used to do it annually, but now I do it, quarterly.
Right.
Sometimes, the young lady that I go to in the Bronx, Deanna Felix of, the African Holistic chapter.
Okay.
They're awesome. These
Yes.
guys, they're a bunch of holistic, people who are into health,
Yes.
foot reflexology. I mean, they're just awesome. They keep you on, your
Toes.
P's and Q's.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. And you feel great.
Yes.
And so, but to make sure that you're eating right, but when you don't,
Right.
your body talks to you.
It does. It
And
really
it
does.
throws me off. I get my stomach ache, bloating, cramping. Oh no.
You got to pay attention to your body.
Absolutely, I
Because
do.
your body is definitely going to talk to you and
It
tell
does.
you when there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
part of our human nature.
Yes.
And some people decide to listen. Some people
Right.
don't.
No, right. But if you hurt bad enough.
Yes.
And for me, I hurt bad enough
that have made you that life-changing
Has to. Oh,
decision.
yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
you know, because you know that there was something wrong,
Right.
and that you wanted better for yourself.
Yes, and for your family too.
Definitely.
You know, and my son, he'll even tell you both of them. You know, they see, and I'm really proud of the young one now. You
Yeah.
know, he's like getting on it, and with his family.
Good.
You know, my granddaughter. You know, working out with her.
Right.
And, you know, feeding her properly. You know, his wife. You know, they're
Yes.
really doing their thing, and I'm really proud because it's like, It took them a minute. You know,
But
but
they'll get there.
But they are, and I'm
Yes.
so proud. You know, I'm so
Yes,
proud.
yes.
You know, his wife, you know, she started, you know, cooking different things, and she'll say, "Hey, Mom, you know,
Yeah.
I've used, you know, this. We're trying to change up alternative, you know," and I'm
Right.
like, "Okay."
You see the
they're
interest,
listening.
right?
Yeah.
You see the
yeah.
interest, and they're coming to you. They're like, "Hey, listen, can you help me with this? I want to
Yes.
make that."
Yes.
And you're there.
Yeah, exactly. And it can't be too pushy. I'm learning that too because
I
no,
know,
it's
right?
true. It's like, hey, you know, no, you shouldn't do this. But within their time. And then my
Yes.
niece, you know, up in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
she's really into nutrition as well.
Good.
And a lot of times I go to her and I'll ask, hey, you know, she'll say, hey, Auntie Darcy, you know, this is the herb you should use, you know, and she makes products as well, melanin, you know. So yeah, she's good. We're not at any competition. She does her thing, I do mine, but we help each other. And
That's
I love that.
awesome. And it's in
You
the
have to.
family.
It's exactly.
That's
it's a
awesome.
family thing. We have to help.
Definitely.
Each other.
You gotta
Have a
support
niece-
each other.
Yeah, you know, they entrepreneurship, and I like that. They're
Yes.
doing their thing, and it's important. Like I said, the community, be that example.
Yes.
Be that example,
Definitely.
and be there for each other. But it's crucial that we have to support one another.
Support is key. Support is key. Now let's switch it up a little bit and talk about your skincare. Let's see what's in this bag.
What's in the bag?
Oh, it's a little heavy too. Oh, let's see.
I'll try to bring
Like
you a
I
little
said,
variety.
it smells wonderful in here. So the first bottle that I took out is, well, let me put my glasses on first so I could read. Okay, so this one is citrus, and let me open it up here.
Yes.
And this is really good because you have all of your ingredients on the label.
Yes, you want people to know what's in it.
Yes.
You know, but I love the citrus. It's a
Oh,
good
this
pick-me-upper.
smells so good.
Thank you. This Body by Ram Bee Oil citrus.
Like I can't stop smelling it.
This is a natural moisturizer from head to toe. So you can put this in your hair because it's made of olive oil, grapeseed oil, castor oil, turmeric, vitamin E. So these are all natural products that you could put in your skin. It's best used once you get out the shower or the tub, whichever you prefer, and your skin is damp. You utilize the moisture, combine it.
good.
And I'm glad you like it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Could you
wonderful,
imagine
honey.
coming out the shower or
And
the
this is
tub?
only the one bottle. We got some more to go.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
Body by
wonderful.
Ram Bee Oil Citrus. Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
man.
of guys love that. The women love it as well. So,
Now we have the next one here. And she has a lot of them in there. So I'm going to pull out every one of them and I'm going to smell them and I'm going to try them out.
Yes, yes.
So this one is over here. It's called Bee Oil Black Woman.
Yes.
So tell us a
yes.
little bit about this one.
Black Woman, Body by Ram Bee Oil Black Woman was one of my originals. And this is a stronger scent. It's not as powerful as the citrus, but it's a nice. I don't know. It's kind of like
got childproof going on over
yeah,
here.
the childproof, right? It's like I don't know. Some people don't like it because it's kind of like strong, but it's to me it was one of my signature scents. I know
You
I'm
definitely
up here
got that
having
childproof going on.
I know this one. What? I can't believe this one here.
Oh my goodness! All right, we're gonna put that for the side. We're gonna
Yeah.
while you try going on with that one, we're gonna pull out the other
Here
one.
you go. Here you go.
Oh,
here
you got it. You got it. You got
Yes.
it.
See, for my grandson Kyrie, so he don't mess with it.
All right, I'm telling you. All right, so we're gonna smell this one. It's called Black Woman.
Yes.
And you know, it has a unique smell and it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's strong. Once you when you smell the rest of them, you'll see it's a little bit stronger than the others. But it's
like it.
unique, and I know people would say to me everywhere I went, I know Dorcas is here, even if they don't see me. They like, I know she's here because I smell her. And when I would wear that, or even like in the bathroom, oh, I know which stall you use. I said, well, that's a good thing.
Okay. I'm telling you. Well, this one has, I'm going to read a little bit of the ingredients on the label here. And it says cold pressed castor oil, grape seed oil, olive oil, turmeric.
Turmeric. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
turmeric.
And vitamin E and essential oil blends.
Yes.
This is awesome. And the feel of it, it's not greasy.
No.
It really seeps into your skin.
And that's what you want it. You want it to moisturize
This
your
is really
skin.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm still on that citrus.
I know. The fellas especially, they love that citrus.
Yeah, it's really good. So the next bottle that we have here is called Lavender. And this one has also cold pressed castor oil, grapeseed olive.
They all have the same,
oils.
that's the basic. Yeah, they all have the basic. The only difference would be the fragrance.
The fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Let me smell this one here.
Lavender is really calming.
Oh, so
it's really
good.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not overpowering because
No.
some of the oils that I have smelled or any product that has lavender, it's so overpowering. It's like, oh my God. But this one, you smell the lavender and it's right on point.
Thank you.
So this is really good.
Thank you.
I like this. I like it. All right. So the next one that we're pulling out. This one is face and beard.
Yeah, that's the bee face and beard. I had to create a bee face and beard for the men and women for it's a skin, moisturizer and
so
a beard conditioner. So if the men, who want to condition their beard, because a lot of times I know my kids were like saying, dry, the beards are dry, and the men, they're not really moisturizing the beard. They wash their face,
right,
but they're not moisturizing their skin. They get right out the shower, whatever. But I decided, you know what? Let me make something, for these guys and for women. So your husband, your wife, you can still use it.
Yes.
So, and this is made with avocado butter, aloe, a little bit of hint of vanilla, rose water,
yes,
and it's just really light,
It is really light. I'm putting it on my hand here, and it just goes right into your skin. And this is good because, well, my son, his beard is like touching his chest. So,
oh, I like that. Nice, because I'm telling you, a lot of the men they're into their beards.
Yes, they are. And I'm like, don't you sweat with that? Like it's so big and
what is he conditioning it with?
Well, I try to buy him some products for this past Christmas, right? Okay. And I said, well, what are you using? Because you're not even using the stuff that I gave you. So he's like, oh, I guess he does a little bit of conditioner.
Okay.
And he puts it in. Yeah. But I said, don't make sure that doesn't dry your hair, because it is hair.
Exactly. And this is what people need to understand. Your skin needs moisturizing as well as your hair.
Yes.
People, they've asked me, oh, your hair is so nice. It looks so good. What are you doing? I said, I rinse my hair in the shower every day.
Right.
And they're like, what? And they're like, a black woman, what? We're not wetting our hair every day. And I never would have thought that, when I had my locks, I would never think about, wetting my hair every day. But it is the truth. You have to wet it and condition it. I leave in the conditioner every day to keep my hair moisturized.
Yes.
Put a little bit of my butter in it and a little bit of gel.
Yes.
Use my fingers. I do not own a comb in my house anymore. I use my fingers, called the process, and I'm just spiraling it around.
It looks very good.
Thank you.
Does.
And that's, again, I wanted to inspire our youth, to rock their natural hair.
Definitely.
You don't need the perms. You don't need, don't get me wrong. I like my wigs as well, because I bring that alter ego out.
You have to switch it up. You got to switch it up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But I love rocking my natural hair. And so, I step out, and it makes me feel good when I walk past young people, adults as well, and the guys.
Yes.
I'm can be on the train, anywhere, and they're like, everybody, I like your hair. I like your hair.
It fits you.
Thank
It
you.
really
Thank
does.
you.
It fits you very well.
I had long locks all
Yes.
the way down my back. I
Oh,
had long
boy.
locks, but I feel really great
Yes.
with it. I feel so confident with not having any hair.
Right.
So I tell anybody, no, well, I don't, my hair is not, it's hard, you know, I can't deal with it because, you know, I can't deal with the natural hair, you know,
Right.
it's too hard, it's drying, it's not acting right. Give it some love.
You have to.
Give it
yeah,
love.
Definitely.
Give it
because
love.
it is a cell as well. You know,
Yeah,
it grows
is.
in your hair.
Exactly.
You know, and
take care of it.
the scalp, your hair.
Exactly.
I believe that you take care of the scalp
Yes.
and it'll take care of itself with the hair. you
Well,
know?
exactly. Well, isn't that the same with beauty from within?
Yes.
Take care of your internal, right? What's going to come
Our-
out?
Yes.
Glowing skin, right?
Yes. And you'll be shining.
There you go.
Healthy.
There you go.
shiny. You know?
Roc-A-Natural.
Yeah, because the thing is that our bodies are our temple.
Absolutely.
And God designed us in a specific way, right?
Yeah.
And everyone is unique.
Yes.
Not everything works for everybody, but
Absolutely right.
But if you know at least what works for you, and you work with them,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was gonna bring that up as far as, do you have any clients that they have a specific issue, or they have like wanted
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to get help in certain areas?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've had several people come to me about, having eczema, right?
Uh-huh.
I had eczema,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Right? But you don't
Oh,
even see.
look.
I had it, right? But again, it's internal.
Yes.
I can sell you my topical, right? And I know the ingredients that's in it
Right,
works,
right.
but it can't work by itself.
Right.
I'm telling you the truth. You have to. So I can sell you my Body by Rand bee butter, right? Which, is in the bag, which is made,
Yes.
with avocado butter, mango butter, shea butter,
Yes.
aloe, all the rich, excellent
Yes.
emollients, right?
Yes.
I don't care. But if you're not taking care of inside too,
right.
right? It may work a little bit,
Right.
but you have
That's so
got
true.
to internal as well. And I tell them,
Right.
listen, this is what I have and it works, but I also juice. Consider also, juicing. So I just think that people, once they have used my butter, they're like, oh my God. This, I'm glowing.
Yeah.
The latest guy, Joe Kovac, hey Joe, he was like, oh my God, I love this shit. Those are his exact words. Those are his exact words. He said people are saying he's glowing.
Yes.
And again, the shea butter, the mango butter, the aloe,
All that
that
stuff.
good stuff that's in there, vitamin E.
Yes.
That's why. Another lady, she said, hey, when I started using your product, she's like, I have no more crepey skin. I didn't know what that meant. I never even heard of it. I thought it was creepy.
Yeah.
She said, no, crepey, meaning, dry,
Dry,
scaly,
yeah,
like
yes.
skin. She said, because your product. And I
Look at
thanked
that.
her very, very much.
They
Yeah.
must love you, honey.
It's a blessing.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
It is.
I thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
Definitely, we do thank God for that. Now let's continue on with this bag because it smells so good. So I want to go ahead and start taking another one out. Now this one, has your name on it.
Yes.
Oh, but we gotta open this up. It's bee butter, Dorcas.
Yes, bee butter Dorcas. I had to make.
Oh my God, this is amazing. I wish we had like a smell-o-vision or a smell of something, because the smell is just infused in my nose right now. It smells so good.
Thank you.
Oh wow. So
Thank you.
this one is avocado, cocoa, mango, shea butter, aloe, and essential oils. Smells so good.
Thank you.
You know your craft, honey.
I'm trying.
This is amazing. So I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to come out here today smelling so good. I'm telling you. Look at this. Oh, my God. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to take a shower.
And you're going to use
I
it
don't
all
it's all over me.
Yeah.
This is so good. I have a little bit of the other product in it, but it's still not greasy.
No.
It's
no.
still not greasy. This is really good.
Thank you. And when I was designing it, and I don't want it to be greasy. You
Right.
want, like right now, I'm moisturized,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But I'm
You
not
glowing,
greasy.
girl.
Thank you. I'm not greasy. You don't want the grease, but you want the moisture.
Yes.
That's key.
The packaging and the bottles is really beautiful.
Thank you.
They're really good. All right, so we have the other one here. This one
Finally,
is
for the
him.
guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one is him. So we're gonna open up and we're gonna smell these.
Yeah, I had to make, even though most of the
yeah,
products
smells
are
really
really good for the men and women. And that's, because you can't leave out your guys. So
Definitely.
the citrus is universal.
Yes.
Black women, I had two fellas using black women as well, even though I created it for a woman,
Right.
but they liked it, as well. But the him, I had to create the him, his inner man, so yeah. So
this one is her. Bee
Yes.
oil her. This one
Yes.
smells really good too.
a lot of my the nurses like that because what inspired me to create her is because they were stating that, working in the hospital, they can't have something too strong
Oh yes, yes.
with the patients, and so they needed something really light. And when I did that, oh my God,
They
the
loved
her
it.
was, that was a hit because you see, it's very light.
Yes, it
It's
is.
clean,
Yes.
soft, and very light. So I think it's my lightest. But even though the Dorcas that I created is light,
Right.
it's stronger than the her, but it's lighter
Right.
than the black woman.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know your stuff.
Thank you.
So this one over here is called Bee Wash, and again, Dorcas, and she has This
Yeah.
one is
I created a body wash because my friends were saying, you know what, Dorcas, you got the butter, you have the bee oil, you've got to create a body wash.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
a body gel. And I said, you know what? Okay, again, I listen.
Yes,
I listen.
yes.
And I started making it. And Joe, he loves the lavender body wash. Miss Sheila Cofield, on Staten Island, she loves the lavender, And actually, I ran out and distributor who I usually use, because of COVID-19, went under.
yeah.
They no longer. So now I have to find another distributor of the lavender that I was using because not all the lavenders are the same.
Right.
And so she was like, oh man, when you get it, let me know.
Right, right.
So I try to, be there for my clients.
Yes.
I can't do everything. But for the most part, I do listen. They tell me, hey, Dorcas, think about doing this, or, you should think about, that.
Right.
I'll try to see how I can, do it. But so far, it's been a blessing. I know they're telling me now, you got to create 8 ounces of that butter because I go through it. This 4 ounces no good.
Yeah.
And so I listened. I did about maybe 4. I had 4 to 6, a half dozen, and they sold.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the 8-ounce size, because I was like, I can't really afford it again as a struggling artist.
Right.
You cannot, buy that costs.
Yes.
Right? The
Yes.
ingredients costing, and then now
Everything.
your materials.
Yes.
So then that means now you're offering bigger jars.
Yes.
As opposed to continuing the 4 ounces as well. I'm small.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's really hard.
But listen, the product speaks for itself.
Thank you.
Because basically, this is really good. You personally, for me, if you was to go to like any, high-end department stores or anything like that, you're going to be paying top dollar.
I was told that. They
Yes.
told me that I'm underselling myself.
Yes.
And actually yesterday,
The
a young
quality
man,
on
yeah.
these is really good.
Thank you. I appreciate that very
Seriously.
much, Marcy. Thank you.
Not a problem.
But I was just trying to keep the prices. For the 4-ounce jar of body butter, it's $25,
Right,
right?
right.
But, sometimes I offer, sales,
Right.
for $20.
Right.
But I have to be careful because, again,
I
being in
know.
trouble
Yeah.
with the New York State IRS.
Yes.
Taxes.
There's always some red tape.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know, if you're not making enough
Right.
to cover your expenses.
Right.
And I'm a starving artist. I've got to
Right.
raise my prices, but I'm really trying hard, Marcy, not to do that
Right.
because who's going to be affected? My regular customers
Clients,
who
yes.
use it on a regular basis, and they're not making that kind of money,
Right.
but I have to do something better, because I was told I need to charge more money.
Well, listen, let me tell you, for the quality that they're getting, if you raised it a couple of bucks,
Yeah.
first of all, I think they would understand. Second of all,
I hope so.
they're dedicated clients, I'm sure.
Yes, they are.
And also they know it's worth it.
Yeah.
They know it's worth it.
they
It's still, no matter what, it's still going to be cheaper than what you do if you go to any other department stores or anything like that.
Right.
And they're supporting you.
Exactly.
And they're supporting your business.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure that if you raise it a couple of more, they'll still be coming to you. They're not going to leave you.
I hope so. I hope so because, like I said, I can't keep staying in trouble with the IRS and New York State because they think that this is a hobby.
Right.
Roc-A-Natural is not a hobby.
No.
It is a small business.
Yes.
I'm struggling to stay afloat, but the ingredients. Quality ingredients that I am
Yes.
putting into these products, Body by Ram B oil and Body by Ram B butters, I've got to make enough money so that I would like to eventually make a profit. But right now, I'm just trying to stay afloat to just buy the ingredients
Right.
and the ingredients and the jars and the bottles.
The merchandise itself and all that.
Right.
It
the
costs
packaging,
money.
labels.
Right.
Right.
Labels,
the ink,
bottles,
the
everything.
inks.
Yeah.
I got to print
Everything.
from my home computer.
Yes.
So constant. It's something.
I know. But the marketing part and the advertising is always going to be
Oh my God.
hard, right? Because
that's very hard.
yes.
Because right now I need to be able to market, in magazines,
Right.
newspapers.
Yes.
Staten Island Events, they contacted me. They're saying that they would like to promote, but they want to, they said something about a marketing matching, that they're
Yes.
getting ready to do. Are you kidding me? When
Yeah.
I asked, well, okay, well, how much?
Right.
They said $950 a quarter.
Wow.
Not for starving artists like me. How?
Well, this is what it is. It's because they know that they have the audience, right? And they feel like, okay, well, you're going to come on board with us. This is how much we're going to be charging because we're going to put your business out there.
Yeah.
So, of course, like every other company, they want to make their money too. But some of them is just, I think it's way overpriced.
Absolutely.
And I would say for what?
I know they're struggling themselves
Exactly,
to stay afloat.
exactly.
I want to say shout out to the Staten Island Chamber of Commerce because
Yes.
they were really helpful,
Yes.
to us while we are going through this
Right.
COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
They have reached out and they have given us, listing our business. Promoting it on their directory,
Oh, okay.
and I thought that was so nice of them to do that for us.
I saw that.
Yes,
I saw that they were doing that. So that's a good thing.
It is, and so we need more, organizations
Definitely.
to do that.
Definitely.
To promote our entrepreneurs.
Yes, definitely.
Vendors, events, create these venues for us to
Yes.
come out and sell our wares. Like I
Definitely.
said, we did that, when I try to do the Black History events,
Right.
partnering with them,
Yes.
in
Yes.
The JCC Beacon program at 49,
Right.
also Kwanzaa celebration,
Yes.
we deal with the culture, as
Right.
well, but we also are creating space for our struggling entrepreneurs
Yes.
to sell their wares, to get out there because they're not brick and mortars. They're without walls.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this way we can help each other, help us, help them.
Definitely, I agree. We have to all be in the same. We're in the same community.
Yes.
And a lot of people, like I've come across when I was doing my events and I was doing the markets.
Yes.
I came across a lot of newcomers, right? And they would like, oh, this is my first time doing this, and I'm like, oh, virgin.
Yes.
And I was like, well, Joe, shout out to Joe Bottega, because he
Joe
sent,
Bottega, absolutely.
He
Yes.
sent a lot of people to me.
Yes.
And I appreciate that.
Yes.
And a lot of them, I had this young lady, she was a young mom, and she was trying to basically do, what she was trying to do was create like a toy for a child where you would clean their nose, because you know how little kids, they hate to have their noses cleaned.
Absolutely.
Right. So she was trying to say, her inspiration was her own daughter, because she always had a hard time trying to clean her nose. So the only way that she was able to clean her daughter's nose was with a toy, and you had to distract them, right? So she was able to get in there and clean.
Nice.
So she had a little protocol, like a little, prototype, and she came to me, and I tried to my best ability to guide her and to tell her where to go, and of course Joe was trying to help her as well. So when you have that in your corner,
Absolutely.
that
and network.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to have that network.
You do.
And
you do.
But we need more of it.
Yes.
We need more, again, thank you, Marcy,
thank
for
you.
inviting me here.
Yes.
Hub 17. I greatly appreciate that. But we need more of people like you.
Yes.
Organizations,
Yes.
that are out there. The
Yes.
Staten Island Black Heritage, they
Right.
do their annual events.
Right.
But because of COVID-19,
Yeah, I know.
it's
We could only pray that all of this will start to subside, and we could have some type of normalcy back.
Yeah.
Maybe hopefully by the winter, or maybe for the beginning of the new year.
Yeah.
And there's so many people out there that they're like, what am I going to do? Like, where am I going to go? They feel so lost. And it's like, listen, get onto social media, build a page, get a website going.
Yes, but Facebook also,
Yeah.
they will shut you down if you're trying to promote yourself.
Right.
They will shut you down because they want you to pay for them to promote.
I saw that.
That's not fair.
They weren't doing that before.
No.
So now all of a sudden, I guess they see so many people are doing it now,
Right. They
and
wanna
of course, exactly, and that's not fair.
No.
Because if they weren't doing it before, what changed now? What changed now was they saw so many people now because of this pandemic that the only realm of them being put out there is through social media.
Right.
So, now it's like, oh, well, you could charge, whatever it is. I don't even know how much they're charging, to tell you the truth. I think maybe $10, $15 to have people to have people to come on to your page. And they're giving that option, but they want to put.
Oh yes, that's right. Because somebody reached out to me, and they were saying, "Hey, I can get you 1,000 followers for $10 or whatever, and 3,000 for."
I don't trust those things too much, though.
Exactly, you're right.
Yes,
exactly. So that's why it's so important, to our supporters.
Yes,
share.
Yes,
comment. Share, comment,
it's so
and like.
simple.
Yeah.
I mean, the majority of the people are always are always on Instagram. They're on Facebook. Whatever other social media. A click, share, comment.
Absolutely.
It gets the algorithm going.
Exactly. Because and I'm learning that. I'm like, what algorithm? What is that?
But maybe I didn't know what that language was either.
No. But I'm learning that, and it's like, okay, well, listen, my supporters, you guys, who I give you guys discounts, and that's another thing.
Right.
Okay, if you want to continue to get these discounts, then I need something from you.
Definitely.
Share.
Yes.
Share with your people.
It's so simple just to share. It's a click button. Just share.
Refer.
Exactly. I love referrals.
Yes,
I love referrals because you know what it
absolutely.
is. That's word of mouth.
Yes.
Word of mouth. It never goes, no matter what. With social media, without social media, word of mouth is always been there.
Yeah.
And like I said, whether it's bad or good, but you always want it to be good.
Yeah, no,
it gets around.
Absolutely,
Yes.
I'm praying. Hopefully, with your show,
Thank you.
people will hear firsthand.
Yes.
What us entrepreneurs, small time businesses are going through, the back end.
Yes.
They only see what the finished product, but they don't know what you go through
the
through
process
the back end.
and the expenses, and just to put everything together into a good presentation, that takes time. It's a job. It's not something that you just doing basically on your free day, because when you want to put it out there as a business, it's a job.
And if you have no staff,
yeah, you by yourself.
I'm by myself. Like my son, like I said, he'll help me,
Right.
from time to time when he's available, but it's just me.
Yes.
It's just me.
Yes.
No one helps me, mix it up.
Right.
I'm in the kitchen, literally in my kitchen, mixing up, filling them in the jar,
Right.
putting the labels on,
Right.
So you need that.
I know. So we wanted to see, also wanted to ask, now, when you make all of this yummy stuff, right? Because it's really good.
Thank
and,
you.
You find yourself like, okay, you have the her and the him and the bee butter and all this. Do you find yourself sometimes a little challenged to come up with new ones?
I do. But it's interesting because for me, I could be laying in the bed or I could be riding on the express bus going to work, and a thought will come to me like,
Okay.
wow, like with her. The name is like her. For a woman, her. But what does it mean? What would that acronym mean? Her essence revealed. Right? Him. His inner man. Right? So I'm like, and I'm thinking, but it just comes up, and I'm like, him.
Right.
Okay, well, what would that mean? Us. I have a scent called Us in there. It's a universal scent.
I know, we still haven't even gotten
No,
to the end
but
of
I'm
the
just
bag.
saying, that's what
Yes.
it'll come to me,
Right.
just like with Roc-A-Natural, the name. I was laying down and I was like, okay, there's Roc-A-Wear, but natural hair, natural lifestyle, Roc-A-Natural. I called Andrea up and I was like, Andrea, what do you think of that name, Roc-A-Natural? She said, girl, that got a ring to it. I said, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay, it's a go. Roc-A-Natural.
Wow.
So that's how, so again, you present, things come to you,
Right.
but then you spin it off
Right.
to your people who support you,
Yes.
who you take advice from.
Right.
Not everybody you take advice from, because not everybody is in your corner.
That's right.
They can pretend, but so you got to know
Oh, yeah.
also. So you got to just have that discernment going on.
Wolves in sheep's
But-
clothing, honey.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
But so for me, it'll come to me. Like I said, whether I'm just laying down or reading. So.
So we all know now how she came up with the name.
Roc-A-Natural.
Yes, and it really fits because, like I said, I can't say enough how these products are amazing.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
they're really, really good. So if you don't know, if you haven't gotten or tested or tried it, you have to try these products because it really is really great. So one more thing here. Now, any future plans for your business to expand, to grow? What are your goals for the future later on?
My goals, Marcy, for the future for Roc-A-Natural, the brand, is to expand beyond the product. I would love for this to see them in stores. Shout out to Against the Grain on Bay Street for giving me that opportunity. They have shelved my products. Unfortunately, due to this COVID-19 pandemic, they had to shut down. So hopefully we can continue, but beyond, Against the Grain. I wanted to expand to other stores. And I've been told, hey, Dorcas, these products should be, in stores.
Yes.
It was at I'm looking for like a beauty supply store.
Right.
One beauty supply store in Staten Island on Broad Street stated that they would love to have them.
Okay.
But the only problem is that people damage goods. So
yes.
if it falls or break or whatever,
Right.
like the larger companies that they carry their products, they have a replacement
Right.
free of charge. I don't have a replacement free of charge. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So they would, whatever they buy, from me, if there's somebody breaks it and they call me up and say, hey, I need you to replace it. I'm gonna need you to pay for that.
Okay.
Right? Because again, I'm small time. I mean, I'm
Right.
keeping it real. That's
Right.
small time.
Right.
So that's their challenge.
Right.
Right. So, but I would love to see them in a boutique.
Yes. And and they really belong there.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
like I said, I can't say enough of how good these products are. And, we have to always, be optimistic.
Yes.
And, just keep pushing out there because your product speaks definitely for itself.
Thank you. Thank
Now,
you.
how can people find you? What is your information that you can give them for them to contact you?
Sure. If anyone is interested in learning more about Roc-A-Natural and Dorcas Myers, they can reach me at my cell, which is 917-406-7736. That's 917-406-7736. Or best online at www.roc, R-O-C-A-N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, T as in Tom, URAL.com. So that's ran at rocanatural.com. There is no K.
Well, thank you for that. Dorcas, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it.
having
This
me.
is
This is-
wonderful.
yeah.
And all of this information is going to be on the site, and I will be putting up links for you to be able to reach her as well. We'll be showing all the products that she brought in today, which is is so good. And, just hit her up. And, you have any questions, she does not only do skincare, but she also does her smoothies. So she's all the way around girl. So everything about health, and definitely, we love to have you back on.
Thank you.
And just hit her up. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. And until the next one, thank you guys. Bye. Okay, are we good?